To complete activity 2 and to create and embed the guided viewing form that will go along with our video, we're going to head over to Google Drive. If you need a refresher on Google Drive, there is information about how to use Google Drive and Google Forms on the support page. So we're not going to cover that here, we're just going to create the form. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name my form. I'm going to name it Tough Emotions Guided Viewing, or Guided Viewing Practice, Guided Viewing Form, Guided Viewing Worksheet, whatever you like to call it. Then I'm going to put in some questions for the students to consider the second time that they watch it. The first time we'll just ask them to initially watch the video. The second time we'll ask them to complete some guided viewing questions. So I started with the question, what do you observe about Mike's actions in the video? And a place for a paragraph of text. Then I'm going to add another question. What did Mike do wrong? What was wrong with his actions? Change it to a paragraph of text. I'm going to add one more item. What should Mike have done? And suggestions for what Mike would have done instead, or what he should have done instead. I'm going to change that to a paragraph of text so that they can type in their answers. Many of these students participating in these social skills will likely have assistive technology devices such as speech-to-text devices where they can actually speak their answers and they'll be typed in for them if they're using something like Dragon Naturally Speaking. But that will be taken into account as to the needs of the student for responding. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that. And I'm going to preview my form just to see what it looks like. So here's some of my guided questions. What did you observe about his actions? What did he do wrong? What should he have done instead? And you can add more questions and more specific questions, especially if the scenario is more complicated. But we're just going to use some of those basic questions to get us started. And now I'm going to go ahead and go back and get ready to embed my form. In order to embed my guided viewing form, I'm going to go to the Send Form button. And next to Link to Share, it says Embed. I'm going to grab the embed code and copy it. Width in pixels and height in pixels, I'm going to toggle this down a bit so that it will fit well on my page. And then I'm going to go back to my wiki and I'm going to embed my form. Now I'm back on my wiki page, my social skills lesson on dealing with tough emotions. And I want to embed my form, but I want it to show next to my content right here. That way it's not below the fold and students don't have to scroll up and down. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Edit. And I want to put my form right in here, right next to my video. I'm going to choose Widget, Document, Other, and I'm going to paste my embed text right in here and click Save. Now let's see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and click Save and see what my page looks like. So here I have my video, and then right next to it I have my guiding questions. The students will have to scroll a bit. Just a tad, but we should be able to adjust the size of the table here so that it will keep the student from scrolling too much. Okay, it looks like it's as big as it will go right now. Once embedded, I want to add some additional directions for my students. So my direction 1 was watch the video below. Direction 2 is going to go to say watch the video a second time. And keep in mind the guided viewing questions. I'm going to also remind them that they can pause the video at any time while they answer questions or if they just need to review.